Okay, welcome to day number 2 of the simulation trading. Starting out with a blank slate this morning, I'm looking at the gap scanner. And we have a lot of stocks on the gap scanner this morning, which I never did like seeing this many scans, this many stocks. I know you can't see it, but it's on my other computer. The leading gapper this morning is VRM. VRM is up 55%. The second leading gapper is EVAX. That looks pretty good. Kind of. I'm not sure about that one. And the third leading gapper is VTNR. And it's gapping up 23%. I guess I could press play on this. So it is May 10th at 6:20. The actual date, of course, is August 7th at 2:44 in the morning. Mr. Night Owl is what they call me. Just doing my setup. So yeah, I think I might have mentioned this, but if I didn't, I use Trade Ideas for to find the stocks that are gapping up in the morning, and also for a high of day momentum scanner. I also use Trade Ideas for that. I can't really show you. Well, right now, obviously, so with Trade Ideas, I don't really use Trade Ideas when I'm doing simulation trading, because I'm back in the past here. I'm a few months ago trading this, and what I've been doing is, with Trade Ideas, they allow you to go back and grab 3 months worth of data at a time. You can only go back 3 months. You can't go back further than that. So for the last couple years, I've been just collecting the data from Trade Ideas and putting it into Excel spreadsheets. And then this year I also made I made my own scanner, I wrote my own software, and I've been putting that data into the scanner as the months go by, so that I can pull up any day from the past, for the past couple years, and trade that day, just as if it were real time, Can't really show you. Oh, I have an idea. Here, I'll just grab this. Yeah. Let this open up. Here we go. This is what it looks like on my other computer over here. This is not Trade Ideas, but this is the data that I pulled from Trade Ideas. This is for this morning. I don't have the date on here, but this is for May 10th. And these are all the stocks this morning that are gapping up in this Excel spreadsheet here. Here's the deal with this many stocks. Like yesterday, we had about 5 stocks on the scan for the morning gappers, which I like better. When you have this many stocks, it's kind of like all the traders in the market are now spread out on all these stocks. Like when you have fewer stocks, you have more focus from all of the traders in the market, so you have more volume and more potential to go one direction or the other. Whereas this mess here, this is telling me that probably the entire market overall is gapping up, and so it's just the money is spread out right now. So it's probably, I bet there's not going to be a whole lot of opportunity on the small cap stocks today, and that's fine, if that's the case. But it's just been my experience in the past when you have that many on the gap scan. It's the days aren't quite as good. And then over here, this is the software that I've written, just this little tiny narrow bar here with play and pause and set time and all that. And as the I've coded in within Trade Ideas certain criteria that a stock has to meet, whether it be volume or hitting the high of day, high relative volume, low float. It's got to meet all this criteria in order for it to even hit this scanner. So if a stock hits this scanner, it's definitely something worth looking at. And I don't usually use this until like after the bell rings. I mean, that's not entirely true. Like, I do pay attention to it before the bell rings, but it's more prominent after the bell rings. That's when because I can no longer use the gap scan after the bell rings. The gap scan is only for before the market opens. So there's that. All right, 625. So I could start marking out my levels. Got a support there. Support there. Here's a pivot. Support. High of pre-market. Not too excited about this stock. See, it's below the VWAP, and it seems to be turning into a downtrend. Not good. Pivot. Little support there, and there, and there, and there. Whoops, we didn't get this one. Just doing my setup on the screen down below. So the screen you're looking at, I have 9 monitors in front of me. Well, 10. The one I have one off to the side that's got scanners on it, but otherwise I've got 9 monitors that have, it's basically 3 rows of monitors. Each row looks the same. So the monitor you're looking at is the middle row of monitors. They're stacked 3 high. And it's the middle monitor. It's right in the middle, directly in the center of everything. And then the monitor below that has this and the code I've written here. Let me do this. Hold on one second. What time is it? Okay, I got time. I'll show you this. Show you this real quick, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, here's what it looks like with, now you saw, if I pull this up, this is what it looks like. And then the difference here is I've got 3 bars here that this is the software I've made. It helps me to put in my risk parameter, which is $100, my buying power, cash, if it's day or extended hours, and how many targets I want, and my margin, the price of the stock, or different things, and my risk, which is 20 cents here, and different things. And I've got a bar across the top, and it kind of controls all three of these bars, as well as a play and pause button for the simulator, which controls all five of my computers for all of the monitors that I have here. I'm running Thinkorswim, multiple instances of it on each computer, or one instance on each one instance on each computer, of course. Um, I'll explain more later. Let's start looking at the charts. The market's about to open. I kind of like VRM here for a move higher almost right out of the gate. Possibly. Let's see. I'm looking at the daily. See if we look at the daily. I like this. $1.95. I was liking VTNR also, but now I'm kind of not. Unless it can turn that around. And no trades on EVAX until it can reverse its trend. Okay, here we go. It's go time. I like this. I'm gonna do it twice. So I like that. I could have waited for it to pull back here to $1.75. But this one, it just feels like it seems strong. It's like, doesn't seem like it's gonna pull back there. Huh. This is interesting here. I just don't like this red volume. I'm gonna wait on that one. Oh boy, come on girl, don't fail me. I don't want to lose $200 right away. Now I could take half off here. I like that my orders are placed here at up at around $1.90, knowing the high of day is up here. Oh, excuse me. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm starting to get the yawns. What do you think? You think that's gonna... I was gonna say if that were to pull back and fail, so look at that, that's nice. But if that had pulled back below this candle, I think I would have exited and tried to re-enter at $1.75. Wow, we're getting up there. I don't know that I want to take half. See, my P&L right now is 300. We can get up there to $1.90. Can I fudge one of these up just to get a little more? I know that high of day is, or not high of day, but that daily chart's got a high of 195. I don't want to move it up too high. Boy, this is nice. I'm really surprised. Is this where we get the pullback? I think I would sell half if it drops below 184. Well, there we go. I did not have to. I'll just move this up over here. But oh, there we go. That was unexpected. I gotta say, I totally didn't expect that. Okay. Yeah, I'm totally not interested in VTNR. I'm not interested in EVAX. And really, right now, I'm not interested in VRM in the short term because all these candles in a row up, we never once pulled back to form a support. So where do you get in? I guess you've got this first candle here, that can be significant. And you got the EMA right there with it. That might be a possibility. How many traders are going to be looking at that? Yeah, we're losing our 15-minute uptrend now on VTNR. It's really dropping. And yeah. So I wonder if this one, will it actually tap $1.80? Whole lot of sellers on the ask right now. I think my plan here is to let it get down close to 180. And I'll just hit the buy button one time and look for a quick move back up. When I say quick, I'm talking like maybe a 5-cent move. I've got a hotkey set up. $1.82. Right there. I don't know that. Was not the best fill. I'm going to move this up here so you can kind of see what's going on. Look at all those buyers. I'm going to just take another one there. So I'm in twice. I don't expect to move up that high. I'm gonna try to. I want to see the bid here get up to maybe 84 before I sell half. Ooh, I don't like how this first 1 minute candle made to make a new high failed. It's failing. Give it a chance. Oh, there we go. There's 84. Okay. That's nice. That's good. All right. So there's another $165 to add to that. And yeah, maybe I should have held it. The reason why I'm not excited right now is because look how extended we are here on the 5 minute from the EMA. And with other things failing, like these were part, these are the three leading gappers, and look at these guys failing. Let's look at SPY. SPY, that's the S&P 500. Well, SPY's in an overall uptrend. Well, yeah. SPY is right now in a position of indecision. It's like it's been an hourly downtrend for the last several days, and now it's looking like it wants to turn around and start to go up. But at the moment, we're pulling back on SPY. So just another reason why I probably don't want to hold anything here. Maybe a bounce off of 75. I'll try it. Or I'm sorry, off of 80. I'd prefer 75. Let's move that up there. I wanted to get in, but okay, so now we might have a bear flag here. Yeah, it's a 2 bar pullback on the 5 minute. I don't like this upper wick is all. Would love to see a flush down to $1.75. Got to keep an eye on the time. I'm always looking at the time. When is that candle going to close? That's kind of on the forefront of my mind. Timing is everything. Can the bulls negate a bear flag? Or will the bears take control? Get continuation down. I'm looking for $1.75. Takes a lot of patience. Just sitting here watching, like, man, when's it gonna happen? Come on. And then the second you look away, that's when it happens. And then you're like, oh, mother. Something like that. Oh, I'll just take a starter right there. See all the buyers here on the bid at $1.76. Thinkorswim doesn't do the best job of showing that because it seems like there'll be a lot of hidden buyers or sellers that you just don't see on here. But yeah, this side is the bid, this side is the ask. And if I'm going to sell, I'll grab my order and just drag it up. I can hold it here. See my open P&L 1250, which right now is 0 because of that bid. If I sold right now, it'd be negative $25 because where the bid is. Or it might be 0. It would sell somewhere between the spread. Let's find out. Yeah, it was a negative 25. So actually it was negative 15 because I had 565. No, that's 25. Oh, here we go. Now, can it bounce off that line? Okay, maybe. Now you got a lot of sellers. Mm-hmm. Well, one thing I wasn't paying attention to was the EMAs here. See how they're starting to point down? So I don't like that, and so I'm not going to take any more trades on that until we turn it around. If we turn it around, remember all those stocks on that gap scan this morning, and look at GDRX here. This one I didn't have on my list this morning, but it popped up on the high of day scanner. I don't even have this set up on my, so I have to click the margin button on that software I showed you, and then it pops up a price input, and so I input. Right now it's trading around in the $8 range, so I'll just put it 9. I'll type in $9 and hit enter, and then it tells me, here's how many shares you can buy, you can afford to buy of this stock and still maintain your risk of $100. See these this here? I call that, well, not just me, but that's called the scissors. It's unusual to see a scissors and then a break above that. Usually that's the sign of a reversal. Usually you'll see a bounce and then further downside. This stock is in a overall downtrend. It was a gap down stock this morning. I don't know where my entry would be. Let's see what the lines look like. Got that? No. There's something here. Maybe. So it's 6:50. That's a brand new 5-minute candle forming right now. There was that. That's kind of right around that same area. So we've got a double support. You've got $8. You got the EMA here. Definitely going to keep a line right there. There's $8. Oh, what's it gonna do here? It's gonna tempt me. It's gonna tempt me here. It's gonna make me want to jump in when it breaks this level. I'm gonna be like, oh, I should take that. But then is it gonna fake out? This thing is just must have a high float. Usually stocks that have a high float, they don't move very fast. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, I was late. I hit the button when it was down, and then as soon as I did, it jumped up. That's okay. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just take it. I'll just jump in right there. But my finger was too slow. $6.53, 54 seconds. So that candle, it's going to close red, possibly. Volume declining on the bull volume, but that was an inside bar. The question here, does this pull back to support? What do you think? Should I just get out for a $20 loss? I don't like that. Yeah. So that was the close of that 5-minute candle. I'm going to be quick here. I'm hoping for a quick pop up. On this candle. I want to see it come up to that line. No. Just wanted to see it break 830 just real quick. or at least get me back up to green. But I don't know, it might just fail. Oh, okay. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to give up on that just yet. This might be a mistake. Yeah, that's a mistake. Okay. So, there we go. That's how you lose money. It's okay. Glad I got out though. Oh, that would have been a great trade. I was looking up here. I was looking up here when that happened. See what I mean? The second you look away, boom. Well, I think I might be done for the day. Up 270, I've given back probably about half of the profit that I had. So I think maybe that might be a good time to just throw in the towel, considering how things things aren't really moving the direction I want them to. This is fine. It's an uptrend, but I missed this entry here, so you know. So what is that they say about curiosity? It killed the pussycat. I want to check something. So let's have some fun. So I'm going to push my pause button down here on my code, and it pauses everything. I'm done trading. No more trades for me today. Let's get rid of a couple lines first. And the benefit of trading on a simulator is that we can go into the future and see what would have happened had I just decided, hey, I know I missed this trade here, but I'm just going to jump in right there. What would have happened? Let's find out. We'll go ahead 20 minutes. How about that? Well, actually, let's back up 10 minutes. So that was here. Right here. I said, okay, what if I jumped in there? Look at that. Would have worked, right? Could have gotten in here and a target at the high right there. This is a pivot. Sold it up here, right? So I would have gotten in around what, 814? So my entry would have been the green one, and it would have just hit the red. $200 right there. Oh, what happened? Oh, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, huh? Let's see this thing. I'm just gonna skip ahead a bunch and just I'm curious to see if we had anything today that, like, okay, so these aren't turning around. So that's just continuing down, continuing down. This one still consolidating. Skip ahead some more. Come on, takes a second. Still consolidating. And these just going down, down. So the leading gappers failing. This one consolidating. What happened with that? Our RIVN I had up there, the very first thing. And taking forever to load. Yep, it went down to, what did the overall market do? Down. So that's the day. that is how the day has gone. So this would have been a great day to short stocks. Unfortunately, I don't really short very much because small cap stocks, there aren't usually a lot of shares available to borrow. So it's harder to short small cap stocks. I certainly could have shorted some large cap stocks. The problem with trading large caps is it's harder to make uh, good money. You can make a little bit of money, but you got to have a really large account to make money on large cap stocks. At least the same kind of money I could make on small caps. Well, that's it for me for today. My best trade of the day, I guess, was right out of the gate when we had this candle pop up here over the highs here. Nice strong pop up. Instead of waiting for this to pull back and trying to get in there, I just jumped in it right away with two orders and marked out my daily chart, which, as you recall, is right here. This thing is on a serious daily downtrend. I can actually maximize. I can maximize that so it doesn't look so steep. But it's been going down for a long time. But knowing that we had a resistance here to $1.95, see how this, you get this dip down, it comes back up and then down and then up and then down. So getting over the top of that, nah, I didn't think we could. And at that moment, we didn't have all this red down here. It was just a green candle coming up. Let's see. Okay. And yeah, so we made $400 on that. And then tried to buy here off of this dip. Made like what would have made $100 something off that. And then I took a loss here. And I think then I take another loss down here somewhere. I thought I took two losses there, and then I had another loss on whatever stock, the GDRX. So that's it for today. I'm gonna do my trade review and record all this stuff and put this up on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good day. Whoever's watching this, if anybody's watching this, is anybody out there? Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.